It is weirdly an important game that will affect both playoff races on the fringe of the wild card race. I don't really know what they're thinking putting this one on our schedule on Monday night for Christmas weekend, but here we are. The Miami Dolphins visiting New Orleans to take on the Saints, but not just any Saints. No Jameis Winston, he's hurt. No Trevor Siemian, no Taysom Hill. They're both in COVID protocol. Notre Dame's own Ian Book will make his NFL debut. He's never thrown a pass in a game before in the regular season. He'll start at home for New Orleans. They are now 2.5 point underdogs to the Dolphins with a total at 37.5 points. Will you be watching this one, Raheem?
Look, I'll be watching it just because the run that Miami is on, you kind of got to respect it. Look, the Saints are one of the most inconsistent teams in the NFL. They have wins over the Buccaneers twice, the Packers, the Patriots. They have losses to the Falcons, Panthers, Giants. They're just an up and down team, and you just never know when this team is actually going to show up. I'm betting it won't be this week. Obviously, Taysom Hill is out. You got Ian Book in the lineup. And look, the Dolphins are going to have all their weapons back. They got Jalen Waddle to return with Devontae Parker and Mike Gesicki. This just is another spot where I feel like they're going to be successful offensively. I think they win this game. Obviously, Brian Flores has put together a solid defensive package. I like them in this spot. I like them at obviously the +3 that was previously in the market, and the way closing line value has been going for us this season. It hasn't been great, but I think at a pick 'em, I like them to win this game. Well, actually, they're -3 now. I still like them to win this game. I'll be honest with you, but it's tough to lay it. It's tough to lay it at this spot.
That's right where I'm at. Before the quarterback news, that's why the line shifted so much. We got a quarterback making his debut here. Let's be honest though. Is Ian Book really worse than Trevor Siemian or Taysom Hill? We got a tight end playing quarterback for this team normally. So I think Ian Book will be all right. I don't care. I like the Dolphins a lot here. I love them. This was my favorite bet of the week before the line moved. Miami +3 was my top play of the week. I was devastated to not get it because I'm done betting early. No more betting early. COVID is messing everything up. So I missed the spot this time to get the value. I'm with you though. I still like Miami here. Here's a few numbers. Last 6 weeks on EPA, expected points added, Saints offense 31st in the NFL over the last 6 weeks. And that was with a quarterback that's played, by the way. They're barely ahead of the Giants for dead last in the NFL. During those same 6 weeks, guess who's the number one defense by EPA? Yep, Miami Dolphins. Number one defense, number one pass defense by far. Dolphins run defense a little vulnerable during that time, bottom 10. And that's what the Saints like to do. They like to run, but they've also been bottom 10 rushing attack with the ball during that time. So it's not just the quarterback missing here. The other big misses are the 2 tackles for the Saints. Teron Armstead is questionable at left tackle. Ryan Ramczyk is out in COVID protocol at right tackle. The strength of this team is its defense and its offensive line, and we're missing the bookends there. So here's what we got now. A quarterback who's never played. It's Monday night, Christmas weekend on prime time, and you got no blocking on either side against, Brian Flores' defense, who blitzes every chance they breathe. And poor Ian Book, this is a rough spot for my guy. He's going to be under pressure all game long in this one. You don't have any receivers in New Orleans. You don't really have much of anything on offense other than Alvin Kamara. I just don't know how New Orleans is going to score here.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I mean, in this situation, it's just, look, I mean, like I said before, the New Orleans Saints are just an up and down team. You never really know when they're going to show up. They only scored 9 points last week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it just so happens that the Buccaneers are a team whose number that they had, they've been able to put pressure on Tom Brady. But I really like Miami in this spot. I just don't know how you can go about laying the 3 in this spot. It's just, look, if a game opens 3 and you're laying 3, you're not going to win too much long term. So I do think it's tough to do that. But if you got to play anything, that's what you got to play.
Well, let me try to sell you on a total here. You know that you're normally more of a totals guy than me, but here's a trend I noticed in our action lab. So the total is at 37.5. I love the under with Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill unders are 6-1 a lifetime when he starts because they're running the ball, they're chewing the clock. It's not happening. Now, no Taysom Hill. So I was like, great, the under is out. Except in our action lab, since 2003, primetime games where the total is between 37 and 40. That's a very low number. So they're setting the total low, knowing we're not getting much scoring. Even when it's that low, primetime games, the under is 60, 39, and 3 since 2003. So 61% of the time hitting the under. I like the under here because it's not just that the Saints might struggle scoring. I'm not that much afraid of the Dolphins offense. The Saints defense has been very good. They just shut out Tom Brady a week ago. We saw that. The Saints have been number 4 DVOA defense on the season, number 1 against the run, number 6 against the pass. So I like the under. And if you're hoping for the Saints to win, I think that's the formula. Something like we saw last week, just no scoring, and you hope that you eke out like a 12-9 win or something weird like that. But I like the under here. What do you think about the under?
I struggle with it just because the number is so low. Look, we're looking at an under of 37. And today's NFL, the way they're calling roughing the passer penalties or pass interference, I can't go under on a total that's that low. I wish you the best. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Well, I will take it. By the way, if you do like the Saints here, I think your angle is not just a Saints cover or money line. If you like New Orleans here to win, I think you play them to make the playoffs. New Orleans still plays, what is it? I think they got Carolina and Atlanta after this one. It's a pretty soft schedule. Atlanta is in the mix here, but not really. They're dead last in DVOA. If the Saints get this win, these teams are both 7-7. You want to be 7-7 in the NFC, not the AFC. Miami's still got a tough road ahead. Miami's got to play this game, then at Tennessee, and then New England. So they're in trouble. If the Saints get this win without a quarterback, you're home against the Panthers, you go to Atlanta. The Saints might be a playoff team when they get the win here. So I'm not on it because I like the Dolphins. But if you do like New Orleans, I like playing them to make the playoffs. I'll take the under. I'll take the Dolphins. I still like the spot here for them.